Disclaimer, this is not to offend anyone, and we are completely unbiased toward this topic. Welcome back to Henderson Headline News. We now return to discussing the allegations placed against President Trump about his impeachment in the House of Representatives. We have a special guest today, Abraham. Please welcome Jorah Morowski.
Yes, thank you, Victoria. I think that this topic is in dire need of a good perspective.
Actually, Jorah, I think the complete opposite about it. Trump has known this would happen, which is another reason on how he knew he did something terrible.
Thank you for bringing that up. This is a topic I wanted to discuss. So the question is, what are the main allegations placed against President Trump, and why? We'll start with you, Abraham.
Well, in the House of Representatives, impeachment articles...
which have not been passed on to the Senate, which has to mean something.
Well, yes, but they knew the Senate would be biased. So as I was saying, only some of the allegations placed upon Trump is that he used his position in the government to persuade the Ukraine president to help his presidential campaign, and threatened to withhold $400 million of congressional-approved military aid from the Ukraine unless they did an investigation on Biden and his family business in the Ukraine.
So you think that it's unfair for Trump to be involved in Biden's business in Ukraine, but when it comes to Trump, everyone needs to know every little detail or they'll have a heart attack? And Trump was trying to make sure that they had uprooted the corruption in the natural gas company, owned by the government, may I add, before they gave them the money.
The reason we're making a big deal out of it is because Biden's son had a business agreement there, and Trump is the public eye, and he knew whatever he did would be seen and criticized by the public when taking office. So yes, I am saying it is fair. Also, Trump withheld his White House employees from standing before the House and stating their claim on the topic.
That was not the case at all. Trump knew that the House would find a way to make it seem like he was losing his employees, and that would make his supporters turn against him. Everyone talks about white supremacy today, but he's just trying to make sure our country is not being used.
If you'll let me interrupt for a second, thank you both for the input. Even though I have to stay impartial during this time, I would like to throw in there that the president has admitted to some of the allegations placed upon him during this inquiry. Yet he has also played dumb when it comes to the delegation arguments placed against him in the House of Representatives. So the last question that we have time for today is, state your claim for why or why not Trump should be impeached. This will be your concluding statements, may I remind you, and no interrupting this time. We'll start with you, Abraham.
My reason for Trump being impeached is simple. Out of the three presidents who have gone through the impeachment process, Trump is the first one who has abused his power for his own personal gain. Trump has threatened a rather beneficial ally with threats if not presented with the documents he wants.
Not only are you arrogant, you're wrong. Trump was only withholding money from Ukraine because there was not adequate trust in their relationship because of their government companies was going rogue and needed reining in. So my reason for thinking that the impeachment process is bogus is because Trump is trying to be cautious around a country and in the middle of a war and having a part of their government go corrupt.
Thank you, Jorah, for your time today and for the shade throwing. It gave me a good laugh. I would like to repeat on this network, we are not biased, just voicing something that is curving our government exceptionally at a low point in our country. We'll be back after this break with the highlights from the Democratic debate and what it means for the upcoming year.